Hello YouTube, citizens, followers, and friends. I am BlueFlamePrince, and welcome to a new series of Kingdoms and Castles. Or today we will create a new kingdom and watch our kingdom rise and thrive to the top. Or so that is the plan. Now, before we get started on this series, I wish to kind of go over an announcement I had. I've talked about it in my previous update video for 2018, and that is of me being visually impaired. And so, I wish to go ahead and start by saying, since I have tried this game out before, there will be a lot of text up here in the top left corner and some down here in the bottom left corner. Although at the moment I kind of understand what to do, but we're going to see how it goes, and we're not going to let this stop us. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start up our kingdom. And as you can see, we have 3 difficulties. It's pretty much peaceful, normal, and hard. Pretty much saying, do you want to live in a peaceful land, a land that has minor disasters and threats, or live near, or have a kingdom that is neighboring to bandits or thieves or whatnot, and other things, as you can all kind of read the dangers that will go on here. But for this playthrough, I feel like we will be starting with the normal one, and this is where we're gonna actually pick out our kingdom. The land where we will build our kingdoms. So as you can see here, this one is mainly forests, and we have a few open plains here and there. But down here we can actually switch some lands to see if we can find anything better. I mean, with that last one we had a decent amount of wood supplies. That one just looked like open plains. This one, forests and water. Kind of okay. This one, good bit of plains on this side. Have a little bit of a forest over here. An island with, I believe that's a lone rock, or like mount, not really much of a mountain, but some rocks. Another small-ish island with a forest on it, and I guess some hills and another forest. So this actually looks pretty good, but I mean, it has a little bit of everything, and we do have a lake. You know what? Why not? We're going to be going with this. So now we have our option for the flags for our kingdom. So as you can see here, we have the lion, the sword, the bird, and some type of triangle. For whatever reason, this always, the first time I seen it, kind of reminded me of one of these symbols that was in the Zelda games. But I mean, by now some of you can tell that I'm a fan of Zelda. But we also have some other flags that we can unlock for our kingdoms. So we're going to go ahead and stick with this flag right here, and we will be naming our kingdom now. But what is a decent name for the kingdom? So you know what? I kind of have an idea for a kingdom, and only a few of my friends may kind of remember it. but I'm going to be calling it GoldenStone. Now, for some of you that don't know from this name, anyways, GoldenStone was a capital city that I had within my Minecraft community map. So, that's just to go ahead and give some background to the name. And so now that we have our kingdom selected and our map selected, we can actually go ahead and pick out a place for where we will have our main stronghold and our main city. So right now this is, let's kind of turn it so how the camera automatically adjusts. So actually this is down south towards this lake, and so yeah, so for now we will stick with right here since we have a decent forest nearby to gather some wood supplies. Oops. And now the next thing is to actually build our castle. So our castle is going to face... Now how will we do this? Alright, so our castle will be facing north. So this up here is still south. So kind of have it. And now that we have our castle being built, we also start with a few citizens and a few workers. So our castle is being built very slowly. And from there, we have a few citizens and workers. And we have our 3 advisors. Probably Larry, Curly, and Mo. So, let's see. What do they have to say?
Good day, sire. I believe we need farmland to feed our workers. Good day, sire. Let's begin growing your kingdom with some roads and some houses.
Good day, sire.
Now that we have our advisors, it is now raining upon our new castle. Is this a bad omen? Hopefully not. So we will go ahead and start cutting down some trees, since that is actually where a lot of these games actually start. So that should be good for the moment. Now we can actually speed up. And I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. It seems like one of my cats wanted to play with some cords, so I kind of had to put her out of the room for the moment. So it looks like we have a few of our citizens and workers picking up some wood. Well, looks like these 3 don't really want to do much. So if we actually click on these, it actually shows the names of our citizens and their age and whatnot. So I think the ones, yeah, so the ones in purple may actually be the older citizens or like adult. Yeah, so the ones in purple looks like they're more adults, while this one over here is more of a child or kid. So to actually start up our kingdom, our first step, is not to do that. To actually start off with some roads, which I do not know why it started that way, but so as you can see here, the more roads that we make, the bigger our building zones, the more areas where we can build. So we're going to actually branch out in a few different directions here. Okay, so that should be enough for the roads. And we are already heading into year 2. So, as you can kind of see, the time kind of goes by fast. And that could be one of the reasons by not setting the time to normal speed. So we're actually getting a little bit of snow here, and our advisors have something to tell us.
Sire, the peasants are miserable. We should at least make sure that they are fed.
Well, that's not good news. So we need to fix that. So our citizens are miserable, as he says. We should be able to have our houses, and build a few of our houses down this way. So this area right here will be the main area of our capital city. And with these 3 houses, we can house our citizens, and we can gain more citizens with more houses. Because we will get neighboring kingdoms for their citizens. And with the more houses, we will actually make our citizens more happy. But I feel like I'm going to be cutting down a few more trees where we can gather up some more supplies. And this is pretty much going to be it for how this first episode is going to go. Because we're just getting started. We're going to be gathering our supplies. And so yeah, we can go ahead and start a few of our farms. We are already in year 3, and what do you have to say, sir?
Sire, if we do not improve conditions, people will not want to move into our kingdom. Make sure everyone has enough food to eat.
Yes, the citizens do need food. I agree with that. I'm getting quite hungry myself. So I'm going to speed up time here while the workers are cutting down the trees. Go ahead and start up 3 farms. That should be plenty of food for everyone. And now let's see, what do they have to say now?
Sire, our food stores are running low. Perhaps more farms could help?
That is what I am working on.
Sire, the peasants think that you're an excellent ruler. Congratulations.
That's good to hear, I guess. So, this is kind of a little bit of a different style game, guys, but this is actually a game I recommend. It's pretty basic at the moment, but it's something that you can actually see how it would be if you could raise your own kingdom. And I feel like I'm going to end this episode here, but for now, because in the next episode I'm going to be probably building up our defenses, since we will have a few threats here and there, probably in the future. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. And if you wish to see more video game related videos, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. This has been BlueFlamePrince. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. And once again, it is raining upon me. A curse that I must live with.